Today we rearrange the DVD collection, all of it, into alphabetical order. So, about 2 years ago we moved into the house, we got these shelves. They're Billy bookcase shelves, by the way. People ask that like all the time. And we put them in, they are in alphabetical order now, if you actually like take a look. So we've got numbers A, B, C, etc. But it's by genre first, and then franchise also overtaking that. Now, as I've been replacing them with Blu-rays, it's been kind of difficult to find the DVDs to replace them with the Blu-rays a lot of the time, because how I've classified something by genre hasn't appeared to be very set in stone, because it goes horror across the top, and then halfway through the second shelf of horror, it switches into the superhero stuff. Then it switches into like the blockbuster action style stuff, and then it goes into sort of the more thriller kinds of stuff. Then it goes into the more martial arts stuff and the family stuff, comedies, and then the kids stuff, Scooby-Doo, Disney, and then miscellaneous across the bottom. But again, it all depends upon how I've classified each individual film, and that's kind of been a problem when it comes to replacing them on Blu-ray. So, we're going to forego the genre part of the equation and just go alphabetical order. Now, franchise is still going to have to take precedence, because, for example, there are some franchises where they don't necessarily begin with the same letter in every entry. So, a good example there is Adulthood, Kidulthood, Brotherhood. Or the Bond films would be another good example of that. Or Evil Dead, because Evil Dead 3 is Army of Darkness. So there are a lot of instances like that where the sequel doesn't necessarily fit the mould, but we're still going to put them next to each other for the sake of completionism. Or, for example, entire franchises, like over here we've got all the DC stuff, even if it's not necessarily alphabetical order. Same thing goes with X-Men, where we've got New Mutants, Logan, the Wolverine, and Deadpool, and Spider-Man, and all that sort of thing. It doesn't necessarily fit. And then the MCU stuff. Granted, a lot of the MCU stuff is about to get altered as well, because of, I know one of my Christmas presents is coming. Stay tuned for that. But let's get Neve in here, because I'm going to need assistance with this, and let's begin, shall we? Jump scare. What an absolute jump scare that was. Alright, so step one that we're going to do, because this is what we did when we moved in, is we're going to get the DVDs off and put them into their alphabetical piles, which... You've got piles. Should be easier this time than last time, because
there's so many ENFs.
Within its own genre, it's already alphabetized.
Yeah.
So start grabbing, and I'll start filming yous.
Numbers.
Numbers will be the easiest.
Right. Next genre. Horror.
I mean, I was gonna say, are you gonna go across and look for more numbers?
No, I should probably just do each genre by itself. Right.
I'm gonna say which. Yeah, go by genre, that way it'd be
and then
easier.
we can just make bigger piles.
Make a bigger pile. Will the camera go all the way down to the pile? It will if I move it. Here's our piles. Do you like my piles? Do you?
See, Annabelle, none. That's one thing that we are doing though.
What?
Is, for example, we've got Annabelle and the Nun with C, because they are part of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah,
so we're going to keep doing that.
I said
otherwise
this.
It's going to be too hard to find.
I said this to keep franchises together. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End, for example,
Will
3
be an
different
S.
letters. They'll all be an S with Shaun of the Dead.
And not C for Cornetto.
Yeah.
That's also C.
So some of these things are probably not going to get replaced, like some films that are just not very good.
Yeah, that we just wouldn't rebuy.
Yeah, because it makes room for like films that are, actually good. Right. Back shortly, everybody. We had more room the last time we did this because we didn't have all the shelves on the floor, so here's hoping that...
I'm going to double layer them.
I don't even know what some of these are. Is that Jacob's Ladder? I think so.
Okay.
Somebody pointed out that 28 Days Later's price is shooting up because it's just kind of rare. But
it was already rare.
Mine's 50p. It still has the sticker on it that says 50p. Let's see if there's dust. You know what? That is nowhere near as much dust as I thought was going to be there. Because considering how long it's been 2 years.
Do you want me to go back to there or do it here and do it as a snake? I feel like put it here and do it as a snake.
Whichever's easiest.
N.
Realistically, we probably should have the A's over here because it's going up first.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean, continuing on. How are we doing? We're still on horror, so realistically we're not making very good progress. You're out of breath. How are you out of breath? Why are you out of breath?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
You get out of breath eating.
And you get out of breath in.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
the most fat-coded thing ever.
you get out of breath. I swear you get out of breath sleeping.
You wouldn't know. I'd take my mouth shut.
That's because you're a filthy mouth breather. It's going to be very interesting to see what the tallest pile is, because right now the tallest pile by a mile is B.
That's because it's got all of the.
But it does also have
DCU stuff
all
in
the
it.
DC stuff, yeah.
For beef back.
The S pile is pretty large, but there is also about 6 Saw films in there.
What are we doing about Marvel versus X-Men just being an X?
Oh, it'd be on the bottom, wouldn't it?
So is Spider-Man going in S, and then what about these?
We're also not going all the way to the bottom, because from Scooby-Doo across doesn't need altering. That's already just fine, because Scooby-Doo's all Scooby.
Oh,
Like,
I forgot.
that's
Putting Deadpool with X-Men.
yeah, because like that's all Scooby-Doo, and then it's all the Disney Pixar stuff. So it's all stuff that would stay together. So that shelf doesn't need to move.
Spider-Man and Venom together
I guess so. Yeah, that makes
in
sense.
S.
We're running out of room. The S pile gets larger by the moment.
S is big.
Okay, so we're now having to move stuff around because we're running out of space, like I said. Look at the pile at the back there. What's that pile? Is it M?
It's got all the MCU in it.
Yeah, the M. Well, that pile will get smaller in a few weeks. In a week.
Yeah.
But we'll get in there. We're about halfway through, given that we're only going to Scooby-Doo. Well, no, we're not quite halfway through. Nearly. If we're 3 shelves in and 3 shelves to go, that's kind of halfway, right? Yeah. Granted, that's only the taking them out part, not the putting them back in part. But technically, it's just a case of pick up the block and put it in. Once it's already...
We might have to double check the alphabetical because we've gone genre to genre, so it might need a bit of jiggling.
Oh, yeah. Right, we're getting there.
Good thing is, because hopefully this won't take that long, we'll be finished by tea time.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
S.
S? What is it?
T.
T. Do we have any T's? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
The alphabet.
She doesn't know the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T.
It's because there's Bumblebee there for Transformers, it's throwing me off.
U, W, W.
Whiplash, great movie.
Why is that one in the wrong spot? V.
T. U.
It's VHS, V. W.
Those are in order.
Any of you older gentlemen that are watching this, was this any of your childhood awakenings as a boy? Because Armstrong.
You don't mean sexual awakening.
No, I do. Is somebody at the front door? I just heard a knock. I don't think it's ours.
No, it's not.
A. Oh yeah, D. E. F. H. H. I. Check this out. Anyone remember that one time a 5'6" man played Jack Reacher? No. Stop
I'm
it.
so looking forward to season 3.
Yeah.
That'll be so good.
Right, we're on to our last row now, and here's the floor pile update. It's getting mad. It's nearly up to knee height. It's nearly up to knee height. Up to Neham's knee height. Okay, we're now starting to...
all of the bees.
That's all the bees in. We're starting to put them... It's so weird them being in a different order. I'm so used to the order that they were in.
Like Marvel used to be down here.
By the eye, yeah. It's so strange. Don't know if I like it. Don't like change. Some of it's dustier than others, and I don't understand how that's happened. Like, how are the shelves not just equally dusty? Speaking of childhood throwbacks, anybody remember these? Hold on. These things, hang on. These children's collections. Help, I'm a Fish, Alice Through the Looking Glass, BFG. What a time. And then here comes Casper. Mad thing is, even the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake thing from 2005 is about to be 20. 20. Mad. We're getting somewhere. They're going back in. Next.
This is I.
mean...
Hopefully that block fits it.
This is harder than you'd think, isn't it?
Just tilt it that way.
This is a 2-man job. There's room for maybe one more in there. I imagine. To be fair, there might be room for... No, it'll be tight if it... It'll be fun, maybe.
Yeah, Independence Day. Yeah. again.
Yeah.
J.
That Iron Giant, considering it's still in the wrapper, is wrecked.
In the wrapper?
I think it's still in the cellophane.
No, that's just the plastic outside of it, because that's straight, just the leaflet.
Oh, don't drop it. Next.
Okay.
There's still so many. You know you're supposed to be passing them to me to put in, not doing it yourself.
You're going
You don't need to just give me half a pile.
just take it, like that.
They'll fall off.
Well, I did it.
Next.
There you go. This is a big one.
That's what she said. We've got space for like 10.
Try these ones.
No, it looks like too many. I said 10, so she picks up 30. You need to keep the 3 hobbits together.
Yeah.
The 3 hobbits.
Yeah, no, but just put them in first.
The 3 hobbits. So she gives me 2 hobbits.
You can fit those in there.
So many films that I own, I think, solely because of you. Like, why is La La Land a thing?
La La Land's a good movie.
La La Land is
It won
you.
like lots of Oscars, lots of Golden Globes.
Yeah, but it's just who are they busy mates with, though, innit?
It's Emma Stone and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't Emma Stone an Eppa baby?
I don't think so.
I think she is.
Ryan Gosling. It's a good movie.
Looney Tunes. You basically threw them at me.
Oh, this is a big, big one.
Getting somewhere. Nearly done, kind of. 2 shelves to go. Or 2 lengths of the shelf, anyway. Nearly done, just the last block to go in. It's a shame we're not quite getting the full row of Marvel and DC stuff anymore.
There's space.
How have we ended up with space? How does that make sense?
That doesn't add up.
It was full before. How can there be space?
Have you...
The math ain't mathing, mate.
Has there like air pockets formed between them so that when we've taken that and put them back in, it's closer and we managed to get an extra DVD on each shelf or something stupid? That doesn't make scientific sense.
All right, Einstein.
I'm trying to come up with solutions, not questions. Solutions, not problems, as you like to say.
Solutions, not problems, yeah. Okay, well, either way, I think we're done. All right, it's dinner time. Let's, hello, doggy. Hello, doggy, have you had your dinner? Let's open this up, shall we? Centre the gimbal, because for some reason it's gone weird. Go on then. Today, number 17. Big one. That sounds like food. Oh, there you go, you've opened it already.
It is.
Brownie. Oh no.
Clear one. Oh, that's a new feeding packet.
What do you mean? That does feel weird. That's something you'll have more than me, though. I don't do.
I've not tried that flavour actually.
I do Vimto. Because Vimto's the best flavour. Code Cayle. How long left on the pizzas?
Basically, it's coming out in a second. I'm just giving them a quick swizzle.
Hi, doggy.
Shut the living room door.
Yeah. Now it is cinema time. I'm currently... My cinema snack of choice are my protein chocolate balls. They've not done them for about 2 years, but obviously I stock up. At some point we'll run out. At some point. This will be the first time going to the cinema in bloody ages, by the way. Because with Ruby's phantom pregnancy, it's probably been nearly a month since we've been. We're off to see Die Hard. She's forgot a blanket, so she's legging it back to the car, look. What a ball bag. Anyway, we're at the cinema now. I'll see you guys when we get out. Christ. Where's she gone? She takes a blanket to the cinema with us every time she goes, to the point where it'll be the middle of summer and she's still got a blanket on her. Here she comes. Don't think you can actually get through this way. No, you can. Was your blanket entirely necessary?
Yes, it's cold.
It's not that cold, I'm in a t-shirt. Right, back we go. It's been bloody ages since we've been. Hello, Ruby.
Hi, darling.
Ruby was well behaved while we were gone.
Your first...
For her first time letting us go to the cinema since before her problems. The second you let her go, she's going to jump straight back into... Yeah, did you want to say...
She was thinking about it.
You sure going to... Good night then. Boy dinner. Chicken sandwich, toffee.
You've never had a toffee in your life. That's the first time you've ever eaten.
Yeah, I know, but this is the definition of boy dinner.
Actually, you probably had one many years ago and you probably don't remember.
Rubles. Ruble Stiltskin.
He says like he's not already had 2 dinners today.
I've had 1 dinner and it was pizza.
Oh. Dive.
Good night. Again. The 500 calorie... I'm literally about to eat... That's more calories than the dinner was.
The dinner was 480 calories.
Yeah, exactly. Before I go for today, though, somebody has been asking me where my sofa is from that I'm sat on right now. It's from Sofology, and I believe it's called the Islington. It's... I don't know if it's technically a 2 or a 3 or a 4 person. Realistically, it's only going to comfortably fit 2. But it is the version that comes as a double bed. And you can pay to have it upgraded to be like a proper mattress. Like this sofa's bloody heavy. It was a real problem getting it up and around the corner of the stairs. But inside is like a full-fledged double mattress, so it's nice to be able to fold that out. Sometimes stick the room into sort of cinema mode and lay down while doing stuff. But yeah, the Islington from Sofology is the one. These things, the neck pillows, don't come as standard either. You have to pay extra for those. They come individually too. So like if you want 2, like the one that's over there, then you have to pay for that as well, which is kind of annoying. But I'm off to go play some Batman. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video of us just rearranging the DVDs. Honestly, looking over at it, it's kind of weird. It almost feels like I didn't do anything. It almost feels like I've got no Blu-rays now, because a lot of the Blu-rays are not next to each other anymore. The 2 biggest bricks of Blu-rays were the DC stuff and the X-Men stuff. And being as the DC stuff start up in Batman, which is on the top shelf with B, and the X-Men stuff is obviously in X, which is down bottom right, they're now literally as far away from each other as they could have possibly gotten, and it's making it look like there's not enough. A few people suggested maybe to go the route of having all the Blu-rays in alphabetical order and then all the regular DVDs in alphabetical order, and could have done that, but I think it's going to be more satisfying to pull one out and put one in and pull one out and put one in. Makes for good content for the TikTok too. And interestingly, the TikTok version of this video of putting together the shelves blew up. Obviously, you guys aren't even seeing this yet, but it's only been a few hours since it went live. If I go have a look. Right now, it's been 6 hours since that video went up, and it's got 130,000 views. Simply because for a half a second, Neve was in the clip. This happens every time. TikTok is so hilariously predictable, and people will comment as if they are like outsmarting you, and you're not aware of what you've done. It's hilarious. Every time. Same thing goes with the Pepsi stuff. The Pepsi videos all blow up every bloody time too. It's nuts. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.